What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Ruler. Ruler, thank you so much for all of your continued support and for being the incredible human being that you are. Thank you so much for all of the amazing care packages that you send me. They mean the absolute world to me and put such a huge smile on my face every single time I get one. I can't even begin to tell you how much they mean to me. So thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for this request, which is a brand new artist to the channel. I have no idea what to expect from this other than the fact that the set that they're standing in looks really cool. Like it's got a real cool vibe to it, and I'm here for it. And it's apparently a live performance, so I'm going to get a chance to hear Teddy Swims for the first time and hear what their voice really sounds like. So I'm super keen for this. We are going to get into it in just a moment. As always, guys, please check out the original video that's linked in the description below. Give the original a like, a comment, and subscribe to Teddy if you haven't already, because I like to support the artists on my channel. I don't even know what this man sounds like yet, and already, if it's being featured on my channel, I am so appreciative and I want to support the original. So please go give it all the likes and all the love in the world. Also, if you guys can like and subscribe to my channel and like the video and comment on it, helps so much with the algorithm. So please do that if you enjoy the reaction. And we are going to get into this. This is Teddy Swims singing Lose Control live. Let's go. Okay. I'm trying to think of what kind of classical piano song it is that has that kind of bouncy dun 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 vibes. It's giving me like classical music vibes, and I can't put my finger on what song it is, but yeah.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Oh,
This man's voice. Oh my god. Yo, first of all, straight off the bat, and I'm not comparing artists. I'm not like saying anyone's like, I am saying he sounds like, or like it reminds me of, but I'd never compare two artists because they're all so unique and so individual. But I've just reacted not long ago to the new Falling in Reverse song, which has Jelly Roll on it. And I'm sure that this comparison happens a lot, but immediately there's something in the kind of twang of his voice mixed with this gruff sound that hits the same way as that did. And I said in that reaction, I don't think I've heard any other Jelly Roll. I looked into it afterwards and I couldn't find another song of his that I actually knew. So that it like it's a very kind of unique sound to hit my ear and have it go, oh, it's reminding me of this artist I've literally heard one time. But it's this kind of the way that it's got this gruff kind of growly husky sound to it, and at the same time like a higher or like I don't want to say nasally, but this like sound to it at the same time is such a unique and awesome sound, and it just hits so right. And he's pouring emotion into this immediately. This is live. Damn.
hey, no, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in and the devil's knocking at my door. Oh, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone?
I love what he did there. I don't know what you call it, what it is, what it don't like. Let me know in the comments if it's a thing or if it has a name. But the fact that it went like into a different kind of tempo or a different beat there, the da 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 that like it broke things up, and it felt different of this like little repeating kind of step thing that for some reason makes me do this motion. I don't know why, but like that just hits so nicely because it just kind of, when you feel comfortable with the melody, when you feel like you know what's going to happen, suddenly it switches and changes on you and kind of re-grabs you in a different way. And I love that.
Did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me. Trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control?
Okay. I've heard this chorus. I know I've heard this chorus. I think is this like used in an ad for Spotify, or this is used in Australia? I swear this is used in an advertisement, because this chorus I have heard. I have not heard any of the rest of the song, but as soon as he hit that I was like, oh, I know this. Okay, so the chorus of this I know. But taking that aside, I am at least 90% sure if I have heard any of this before, it wouldn't be a live version. And the fact that the live version sounds exactly like the thing that's hitting my head is either I've seen this in a movie or a TV show, or I'm pretty sure it's an ad. I'm not sure what it's an ad for. Like I said, instantly in my brain it jumps out to be Spotify. Could be very wrong with that. But immediately that chorus hit and I was like, ooh, I know this. And the fact that it sounds exactly the same as to what I have programmed in my voice, in my brain, as that voice sounding like, is incredible. This man's got pipes.
Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control.
The freaking the notes on that control every time he hits it. The man just does runs, absolute runs. And I've said this about other things as well. I've said this about bass and that I can't fathom how they do this. But like, it interests me so much because like I play D&D and that, and I DM and I have to do character voices occasionally. And so like I know like how you manipulate your voice to get certain character sounds to come out and certain things to sound a certain way. I cannot for the life of me work out when someone is on my channel, when I'm reacting to someone singing and they have this kind of husky sound that sounds like it sounds like they've walked out to a field and just screamed until they've started to lose their voice, and then they're using that in the singing. I don't know how someone just taps into that immediately. How you immediately go from, yeah, my throat's feeling fine, to like this growl in there. Could not do it if I wanted to, and find it so freaking impressive that these people can. It is incredible. And how do they do this at a concert and not just have a raw throat by the end of it? Like, I would not be able to speak the next day. It is such a freaking cool thing. And from like a vocal performance side of things, from that area or that side of things, I am so interested to know what they are manipulating, what part it is, chest, throat, nose, what area they are clenching something or pulling something back or placing their tongue, what they're doing to get it to sound that way, because it's so cool. It is absolutely awesome and adds so much to the song.
When you're not next to me, yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full on black magic, and it takes two.
The lyrics in that part felt so much faster than the first verse that they had. Like, it felt like now that he's moving, it's almost speeding up to almost rap area. Like, the speed that those lyrics coming out, he's obviously still singing, he's not rapping, but the speed that it was coming out, it just feels like it's picking up pace and getting more chaotic, and I love that. He's absolutely freaking destroying this. And again, the fact that this is live, the fact that, like, I know afterwards it would have had some mixing, it would have had some editing, it would have had some cleaning up to make it sound better, no doubt, 100%, I don't deny that. But to be able to perform live this well and come out the other side of it being like, you know, didn't drop a note, didn't mess up a single thing on a song where it's like these things, is just so cool. Absolutely so cool.
But I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
All right, we're going to go into a fire guitar solo here. I can see that. But before we do, one thing I have to say here is that this song, considering the gentleman who's singing it, like, number one, is another case of his voice does not look like how I would, he doesn't look like what his voice sounds like. I don't know what I would think his voice sounds like, but I wouldn't picture man with like tattoos all over a bald head. It's not the first image that jumps into my brain, but he's incredible. The other thing is, this song's sexy, isn't it? It's got a real kind of sex appeal to it. Like, I don't know what it is. It might be because the whole song I've been trying to place what it's reminding me of in terms of like old timesy music. This feels like it's taken, like, everyone listens to like Uptown Funk and they're like, oh yeah, they're recreating that old school vibe, that old school sound. This has a similar thing for me, but I can't work out what era I need to place it in. All I know is that it's got an old timey vibe to it. It's sexy as hell, and for some reason I could imagine like I either like burlesque or cabaret type performances to this with like fan dancing or chair dancing or something, or a really, really tasteful striptease of some type. I could see that happening because it's got this like, it's a big power song and all this, but it's got this underlying sex appeal to it that's just so nicely done in there, where it feels tasteful, but it feels sexy. That's all I can say. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It hits so right. All right, let's hear this man's guitar solo.
Baby, you make a mess of me.
What the guitar is doing is so cool, but at the same time, I also love what the drums just in the background, and that fast was so nicely done.
You're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see?
That was freaking amazing. That was so sick. Dropping everything away, but not just dropping everything away and still having the big vocals. Dropping everything away and pulling the vocals right back as well. So you do a calmer version of this chorus that we've always heard as wah, big. Drop everything away and keep it quiet, keep it steady, but then slowly build it as it goes along. Freaking amazing.
When you're not next to me, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. You're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Ooh, that ending run was so nice. This man has just vocal control coming out the freaking wazoo. Like, so much control over his voice. The runs that he did were all so amazing and gorgeous. And like I said, to be doing those notes and pulling off a sound that I can't work out how someone does it, where it's that you're losing your voice type of sound, combined with nasally, but in a good way nasally and not going so far that it's in the bad area of nasally, and doing those big power notes. Then halfway through the song, you're going to have a pulled back section where you do it nice and calm and smooth. He is so freaking talented. And this song was just like, it just felt like absolutely showing off everything his voice can do. This was a perfect introduction to a new artist, and I want to hear so much more of what his whole style is. Does he do like all songs that are like this and have that kind of old timesy vibe that I can't put my finger on what year it's from? Or are his other songs completely different vibes and completely different genres? I want to hear more. Teddy Swims is freaking amazing. I love that this was a song that I have heard snippets of but never heard the whole thing and didn't know just how damn impressive it was. I love that so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Please jump in the link in the description. Now that we know what Teddy sounds like, we know how deserving he is. Give him a like, give him a comment, and subscribe to Teddy Swims if you haven't already. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to me. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it helps out the channel so much. And if you want to go a step further than that and help out the channel in an incredibly huge way, check me out over on Patreon. My Patreon supporters are literally the reason I can still be doing YouTube. It means the absolute world to me. Plus, I do weekly polls for the reactions that I do. I also do weekly TV show reactions, 4 weekly TV show episodes currently. It won't stay that way permanently, but for the moment, we're doing 4 episodes a week. I also do monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.